Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Ginaldia and I'm from B. And today I would love to tell you about how to deal with different types of learners and the principle of teaching English to young learners. There's gonna be a lot of it, okay? So next. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about the first is how to deal with the different types of learners. First is visual learners. Use visual aids such as charts, diagram, and picture to reinforce concept. Incorporate colorful and visually appealing materials. Encourage the use of visual note talking or mind maps. Second is auditory learners. Provide clear verbal explanation and instructions. Utilize verbal repetition and reinforcement. Include opportunities for listening activities such as audio recording or a conversation. Next is kinesthetic learners. Incorporate hands-on activities and manipulative, encourage movement and physical engagement during learning, provide opportunities for role-playing, experiment, or other interactive tasks. Four is analytical learners. Break down complex concepts into a smaller, manageable parts, encourage critical thinking, and problem-solving activities provide opportunities for organizing and categorizing information. And fifth is logical learners. Present information in a logical and structured manner, use step-by-step approaches and logical reasoning, provide opportunities for problem solving and logical thinking activities. And six is over a variety of teaching methods and researchers to accommodate different learning preferences, provide choices and options for how students learn, demonstrate their understanding, and allow for flexibility in how students access and process information. And seven is verbal learners, is encourage verbal expression through discussion, debate, or presentation, provide opportunities for storytelling or narrative-based activities, incorporate word games, puzzles, or association exercise. And the next material we're gonna talking about the principles of teaching English to young learners. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of it, but when teaching English to young learners, there really have a lot several principles to keep in mind to create an effective and engaging learning environment. So here we are. Here are some key principle. You can don't forget to write it down, okay? And the first one is introduce language gradually and securely. What is it about? It's about introduce new vocabulary, grammar, and language structure in a gradual and sequential manner, build upon previously learned material, and provide regular opportunities for review and reinforcement. And second one is provide opportunities for active participation. It's basically like encourage active participation and engagement from all the students, include peer work, group work, and whole class activities that promote interaction and collaboration among young learners. And the third is scaffold learning. Okay, scaffold learning basically provide our support and guidance as needed to help young learners understand and acquire new language or new skills. Break down complex tasks into smaller, manageable steps and gradually support as students gain confidence and proficiency. And four is incorporate cultural elements. It's introduce cultural elements related to English-speaking countries or communities to broaden students' understanding of the language and its cultural context. This can include tradition, custom, holidays, and popular children's literature. Next is use repetition and reinforcement. Is young learners benefit from repetition and reinforcement to internalize new language concept, review previously learned material regularly, and provide ample opportunities for practice and application of language skill. And six is assess progress and provide feedback. It's regularly as a student progress to monitor their language development, provide constructive feedback that highlight their strength, and offer guidance for improvement, sorry. And then uh their strength and over guidance for improvement use a variety assessment methods and such as observation, informal tasks, and project. And the next one is creative, positive and supportive atmosphere. That's really most important for teaching a young learners, right? Because like they're still a young learners, so we must like a creative person, and we must be positive and supportive. Like we must give them like a supportive atmosphere. Foster a welcoming and positive classroom environment where young learners feel comfortable with us and motivated to participate into our study. Like we can play game and they really want to play game with us. Encourage a sense of community and mutual respect among the students. Eight is use age appropriate materials and activities. It's select we can like select a material, resources, and activities that are suitable for the age and developmental level of the young learners. Use example like a colorful visual, props, songs, games, and there's a lot of interactive material to engage their attention and make them learning enjoyable with us. And the nine is focus on meaningful communication. It emphasizes the use of English for authentic communication rather than just rote memorization. Provide opportunities for students to practice speaking, listening, reading, and writing in a meaningful context. And last but not least is use a variety of teaching techniques. We already know that it's gonna be a lot of variety of teaching techniques. It's gonna be come back to our personality and our personality of young learners, but incorporate a range of teaching techniques is to cater to different learning styles and preference, include like games, song, stories, role plays, hands-on activities, and technology-based resources to keep the lesson interactive and dynamic. And I believe all of the teacher can make a class gonna be enjoyable for their student. And I guess that's it. But we really must remember this principle should be adapted to suit the specific needs and interests of young learners. Of your young learners, and we must creating a fun, engaging, and supportive learning environment will help them develop a positive attitude towards English and facilitate their language acquisition process. So, thank you for listening. See you.